Hey, gang, Gamble the Globe. Got some great news, or not so great news. I got some huge news right now. MGM, pretty much it seems like all the properties are under attack. They are under a cyber attack that is ongoing right now. It is not clear if it is an active situation, but they are still dealing with all the issues. What is occurring is the reservation system is down, the website is down, the key system is down. They're not getting into the rooms. Some people are saying they're not getting in the rooms. The pretty much everything down. Uh, there are a lot going on. The website is completely down. There's a blank screen, but there's temporary screen just telling you to enter to call the concierge if you have any issues of the particular property. So which means their phone system is still working, but everything else is down. I don't even know if they're able to look up your reservation if the reservation system's down. This is incredible that a huge property like MGM is susceptible to this kind of action. Now, I do work in IT as my regular job. I know this affects anyone at any time, but we think of places like casinos as being extremely hardened. Now, a note, this does not in any way affect the payment system, the odds, the percentages, all that cannot be set without gaming commission approval. You cannot set that remotely. All right. You can queue it remotely. If it is a modern enough system, you can queue it, but it has to be authenticated at the actual machine. It has to be machine level to do that change. So don't worry there. I know, yes, it would be great if they could, if the hackers could come in and change the odds to 8,000% and we all win jackpots, but that's not possible. It is just, oh, hey, Brenda. Hey, Michelle. Oh, sure, Michelle. Let me put that page up real quick. I'm going to share this page over here. Share my screen. Up. And we're sharing this. Is that right here? Yep, that's right. Let me put this up. Myself over here. Look at that. How cool that is. So this is a ongoing attack. Got to do this over here. And so this is still not fully understood what's going on. Email down, communication down. Vegas 5 is reported on this. This is being felt at the Detroit property, Atlantic City. MGM Springfield is having issues as well. So this is all over, and it is legit. So while they have not confirmed it, what the specific piece is, it is a cybersecurity issue, is what they're calling it, which generally companies, when they have to declare an emergency like this or have to declare something to the press, they're not going to tell you they were hacked. They're going to say it's a cybersecurity issue. And this may not be an actual malicious intrusion. This could be a cryptoware attack where they encrypt your files and it locks all the systems up until you pay a ransom. Ransomware is huge right now in the industry. But with the number of systems affected by this, I got to say it's a little bit more than that. This sounds more like something very much in, it sounds like it's very much occurring. Yes, it does say in Atlantic City, as confirmed, the issue is affecting Borgata. So that is correct, Michael. It is happening to Borgata right now as well. Now, I do not know if this is 100% live. But actually, you know what? We can check that, can't we? Because if they have recovered somewhat, then M Resorts. Just go look at MGM Resorts website. So everybody sees I'm clicking on the actual link, not using a saved link. Let's see what happens. This is not getting there. I got to say it's still an active situation. Yeah, they're not getting much of anything, are they? Let's go back. You can see this story is now everywhere. This has been an ongoing issue for the last several hours. It looks like 7 hours ago is the most recent. Looks like it's still going on as of 2 hours ago, as of 1 hour ago. IT outages reported everywhere. Let's click on this one from casino.org. They're a good source of information. So, Executive Director Communications Statement Monday morning. has been hit with an unknown attack. So he's using the word attack, not just a cybersecurity issue. Identified as cyber. Now, the official response is cybersecurity issue affecting some of the company's systems. So it sounds like they detected quickly. But again, this is kind of standard verbiage that almost every IT organization, every company uses when they face an IT issue like this is, oh, we responded quickly. Don't worry, your data's safe, blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff. So there's nothing specifically new in this. Mobile apps have gone offline. Oh, crap. MGM Rewards is undergoing maintenance. Digital keys are currently available. I mean, this is a huge issue. I mean, so it took out the credit card machines, ATMs, ticket in and ticket out machines. Oh, crap. So now you can't cash out your or cash in your ticket, I should say. But it does sound like if the ticket in, ticket out is maybe affected, then it may not be cashing out. And then it tells you what to call on the website. So let's go back and see if we can. Oh, here it is. Let's go back now and see if we can get back to that MGM website, which it looks like that's what comes up when you do. There we go. So that is what the coming up on the website. Hey, Arnold. Sorry, Mark's not here right now. He is actually driving. He wanted to be here because he's wanted to report on this as well. By the way, the bet red and black roulette hack did not work at Harris. Shucks. Yeah. So it's only certain systems. You want to find those Bally systems that are a little bit more vertical, more upright. I had another subscriber check it out, and it's like a 42% return on money bet. But it's only those Bally systems and a couple of the other live roulette systems. They're all machines, but you kind of have to check it out. You kind of have to like go to one, go to the other. Maybe one, may not be. So interesting. So that is definitely what's going on right now with MGM. They are kind of in a bad spot. If you are staying at MGM right now at property, definitely let me know. I would very much like to know if you can get your key, what you can do. You can cash out. Hey, Sister Yoshi, how you doing? It is a interesting situation when this happens on this scale to a large corporation like MGM. I mean, this is affecting everyone right now. So you can't even email about your reservation. You can't look up your reservation. You maybe can't get into your room. You for sure can't use your credit card at some places. You can't cash out tickets. I'm sure your free play is also locked up. This would be a big issue. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I don't go to MGM for another 3 weeks for G2E, but this could be something that lasts quite a bit. Oh, no worries, Arnold. All good. Anytime. Absolutely anytime. You got a question, feel free to ask. Something else I'm going to bring up to you guys while I'm kind of Googling for some more info here. Next 2 weeks, September 30th at WinStar, Mark and I are going to be there. Anyone who can't make G2E, you want to come out for a live sort of meet and greet, ask questions, all that kind of stuff, see how we play, come play with us. Check that out. September 30th, WinStar. We'll have more information coming real soon on that. So let's see what else we can find here. See something that's a little more current. I always like looking up the most up-to-date info to see if there's anything new. I got to say, I'm just absolutely floored by all this. Hey, let's go to Twitter, right? Let's see what their official response is. MGM Resorts. What is your official response? So it looks like they don't post a lot. Yeah, definitely don't go to MGM's page if you're wanting up-to-date info, I guess. This is back a ways. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't really care about that anyway. Not now. Go away. Go away as well. Continue. I don't want to sign in with Google right now. Don't make me. Let's see if we can do I can't get behind there. I hate the limited functionalities when you're signed in. Michelle, generally speaking, um, when any large entity like this has an issue, they will report it. Since MGM is a public company, they're going to have to report this in some way. They're going to have to disclose what information was compromised, especially if any of that uh, personal information is compromised. They're going to have to let the public know, and that'll be in a letter of some kind, email communication. Look for that at least a week down the road, maybe 2 weeks. Uh, but if it's large enough to where it did compromise any personal information, which because the key system and the reservation system was compromised, I would almost say that's a guarantee that they're going to have to disclose that information. Um, Again, if you're just joining us, thank you everyone, the 21 people who have caught up here. If you're just joining us, the MGM properties, this is property wide, company wide on all properties that we have pretty much heard from Borgata to Detroit to Vegas are experiencing different levels of issues having to do with IT related items, email, website, the card reader system for doors, the ticket in, ticket out system, credit card machines, as you see going up there. People are saying they are locked out of their rooms. Is China operations okay? I mean, so it hasn't affected. So if you're in China, you're doing okay right now. So there you go. Uh, Very happy for all our Chinese gamblers in Macau. I don't know how many subscribe to my channel, but you're okay apparently. So good for you. We may be all changing our plans to go from Vegas to Macau. Gonna have to learn some Chinese because unfortunately all I know is Japanese with konnichiwa. Um, so that's not gonna help me in this situation. Let's see if we can find anything else updated. I'm looking for the latest information for you guys. Um, Not a ton of it looking like it's coming out right now. Let's see if there's anything in more news. Looking for something that's like minutes ago, 3 weeks ago. That's not going to help. Nope, we don't have anything new. So this is quite interesting because when I think, and again, I work in IT, so I'm doing a little bit from a focus of knowledge here. That's my full-time job is IT related. It's kind of a lot in IT, but so for a large company to have this issue, it's kind of just sort of, I should say, humbling because my company faces these issues all the time. We are constantly in defense of ourselves, constantly putting hardening measures in, just like every company is. You're always trying to prevent more and more, protections against you and cyber attacks. Ransomware is big right now, like I said earlier. Any malicious, intruder is always you're trying to protect against. We have different systems. You have firewalls. You have actually honeypot systems that look like fake systems that are able to be used. I am kind of shocked at this level of impact to a multi-billion-dollar company like MGM is, but all companies are susceptible to this. Yes, Michelle, I have an upcoming reservation for G2E. I will be there October 8th through the 12th for the Global Gaming Convention. That is a couple weeks off. I am for sure everything will be solved by then. I do not see this issue being a lingering problem. I see this as something as the MGM IT team is probably going to have resolved very shortly, at least from a customer's perspective. So they're probably going to get things like key systems up and working first, being able to pay people out up and working first, um, and then being able to communicate with people. So the website and email and all that. And all these are different teams. There's not one guy sitting there working on all these things. They have an exchange team or an exchange guy. They have a room experience, reservation systems guy, website guy. So all those different teams are working together. It's probably chaos right now, that's for sure. Absolute chaos because I know when the team I have and I work with, when this happens, we are instantly checking our own responsibilities, but we're also helping them with their responsibilities. So it is definitely something I can experience and sympathize with them on how much work they have ahead of them. These guys will be working 24/7 until every single issue rock is overturned, how the intrusion started, how the issue when they got to resolve, is it fully resolved? There's the other thing is once something like this happens, you need to dig through the systems for weeks and months to make sure that there's nothing left behind. So it is. Yeah, Michelle, you ain't kidding there. I would love to be in one of these rooms right now, even if not really like an insider, as it were. Well, no one's talking to me. I don't really need my headphones, do we? Because I usually have them on when Mark's there. So to be in one of those war rooms right now, listening to the obvious panic that's going on, the sheer what do we fix first? What's our first triage item? For me, let's just say it was my responsibility. Let's say I am the IT director for MGM International. My first responsibility is going to be getting the people back in their rooms, being able to check in new people and pay those people out. So all these items, everything from the customer facing standpoint needs to be first priority. Now, from a back end priority, I know that email is extremely important because we definitely all hand pay all Tito's. That's actually a great idea. Um, if they're hand paying all Tito's, that's really the best way to keep the whole system running. But now they can't confirm any of them. Like their scan's not going to work. So they can't scan it, know the amount. They're just taking the face value. So that's definitely going to be a slow process, but that is awesome information. Thank you for that. K Holmes, I really appreciate your info. So this is MGM Ohio. So it is definitely affecting another property that we didn't hear about before. And they are hand paying out the tickets. Talk about a customer service nightmare for the slot attendants to have to hand pay out because they're having to write down all the information. They're having to take down the ticket number information, your information to justify all monies coming in and out. And that's K Ohms, that's correct. We learned that from one of these posts that they're not printing out. And that is amazing. You have that. Really appreciate you pouring in that direct information right now, that actual hands-on. I need to send you a microphone so you can be like, we're on scene right now. You could be the guy in the hurricane that's blowing sideways. Be hilarious. I mean, hilarious from that fact, not hilarious this situation, obviously. This is amazing info. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I don't have anything new to report right now. Definitely, if you know of anyone, if you hear more information, especially K Holmes, if you happen to know information, please let me know. I am very interested in that. You can email me, gambletheglobe@gmail.com. Anyone as well. Feel free to email me. Just reach out and say hi. I love responding back to my comments and emails and everything else. I actually have a blast doing that. It's one of my things. So everyone, gamble smart, gamble safe. This is a single issue. Do not worry about gambling in the future at MGM properties. Once this is resolved, they will be better off for this break-in. This is how customers work. Oh, customers are angry waiting too long for a 10 to arrive. That's definitely going to happen because it is a Monday morning, afternoon now. And your staff isn't probably 100%. You'll probably have a daytime staff, not a nighttime staff like you'd have on a Friday or Saturday or the weekend staff where you're having at least double your slot attendance. So you're working on a daytime staff that's probably slim. So I can totally imagine that. Hopefully no one, gets a little too angry because, we got to show a little bit of patience right about now because it's not the slot attendant's fault, obviously. They are the representative of MGM, but it's not their fault. They're having to scramble just as much as everyone else. And think about how many pieces of paper they're going to have to fill out after this for the amount of money that has transferred their hands. Because usually it's a scan the ticket. Okay, that ticket has been authorized and you're paying out this much money. So when you go to cash in that ticket, it's never a beep. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. It will probably be the safest, Michelle. That's kind of how it all works is we don't do anything. Snap. We got to do something. We start doing stuff and we're better off. And then the next property has the issue. So like I said, I will still be gambling at MGM. I'm not going to be worried about, this happening again anytime soon. I could always be wrong. Um, you know, things happen, but most likely it's going to be another place next time. It could be Caesars next time. It could be El Dorado properties, Boyd properties. So we'll have to see. Thank you, gang. Gamble smart, gamble safe, and we'll see you next time. If I can figure out how